So I assume you have heard about this story already, but a Cybertruck was rigged to explode outside of the Trump Tower in Las Vegas yesterday. This is following the truck driving through a crowd in New Orleans, and among a few other things that have happened. If you want to see what all is going down, what's happening in the news and everything, make sure to go check out my library of videos and subscribe to the channel for new videos that I post. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this. I did make a video about this yesterday with the information that we had available at the time. Since then, there has been more information that has come out, so I am going to go through that now today. So we have this video from Nick Sortor. Breaking: Las Vegas police release new video of the exploded Cybertruck outside the Trump Hotel, showing explosive ordinances in the back. Police credited the lack of damage to the Trump Hotel to the strength of the Cybertruck as it remained mostly intact. The explosion went up and out. So due to the way that Elon Musk designed the Cybertruck, because I mean, you can get these things with bulletproof windows and stuff, it basically contained the explosion and it shot it upwards. And so you'll see here in the video that look at the sides of the Cybertruck. When I play this video, you can see the sides of the Cybertruck. They are like mostly intact. So let me play this video here from Fox News.
Just a vehicle fire. And so there's going to be a drone video that plays to my left again. You'll see as the fire initially, they covered it with a tarp to try to get it to go out. Once the fire went out through the suppression efforts of the fire department, you'll see some of the evidence in the back of the vehicle.
So the firefighters are moving the tarp away.
Gasoline canisters, they are camp fuel canisters, and large firework mortars.
So look at the side of the Cybertruck.
What I also would like you to pay attention to on that video, as you see that, it looks like the exterior of that truck is completely intact as it sits there.
You can see the damage. It mostly affected the back, it affected the front, and it shot upward, which saved many people from possibly getting hurt, and it also caused the explosion to do minimal damage, if any at all, to Trump Tower.
At the Trump Hotel were not even broken by that blast, which they were
not even broken. You can see here in the front, it looks unscathed, it looks good as new. The only thing, is just a smoldering vehicle in the front. The front of the Trump Tower is completely intact. So this was a failed attempt. Thankfully, the only person that was killed in this incident was the driver himself. We have this tweet from Elon Musk commenting on the video. The evil knucklehead picked the wrong vehicle for a terrorist attack. Cybertruck actually contained the explosion and directed the blast upwards. Not even the glass doors of the lobby were broken, which is completely true. We have this from Nick Sortor as well. The Las Vegas police say the Trump Cybertruck bomber was identified by a military ID and passport found in the vehicle because his body was burned beyond recognition. A lot of people, such as Nick Sortor, are questioning how the military ID survived the explosion, as well as his paper passport. So that is definitely an interesting question. I'm not sure how it would have survived a fire like that, especially an electric vehicle fire that was detonated by multiple explosives. Definitely raises an interesting question there. But I mean, they're doing their investigation. If it's not the guy, obviously the coroner, or however you say it, would be able to identify who he is if it's not the man on the ID. So we also have this here. So this is from the Las Vegas PD. We have also discovered through the coroner's office that the individual has sustained a gunshot wound to the head prior to the detonation of the vehicle. Not only was this guy a coward, but he vastly underestimated the Tesla Cybertruck, a loser 2 times. So I'll play this video here. It's just 20 seconds long.
Now, further complicating this identification of this individual, we also discovered through the coroner's office that the individual had sustained a gunshot wound to the head prior to the detonation of the vehicle. One of the handguns was found at his feet inside of the vehicle. Now, further complicating this,
a lot of people are putting this into question. They're wondering if someone had killed him and then had the vehicle set to drive and park in front of the Trump Tower. I highly doubt that. It does not seem like it was that well orchestrated. If they went through the extent to do that, if someone, you know, was to frame this guy, killed him, stuffed him into a Cybertruck, and then made it look like he did it, pretty sure they would have done their research a little bit more into exactly how the explosion would go. So I don't think that's what happened. The answer that makes the most sense, and just from my perspective, burning and exploding alive sounds a lot worse than just shooting yourself in the head. So if, in my opinion, without any evidence as of right now, my opinion that it'll come out that he rigged it to explode, and prior to the detonation, he offed himself to avoid having to, you know, possibly survive the explosion, because there is a chance that you survive something like that. So he likely just wanted to ensure that he did not get out of that alive. It would be my guess. But of course, internet's going to make conspiracy theories and say that there's all kinds of other actors, and the car was set to self-drive, and someone shot him, and there's all kinds of conspiracy theories, and that's what they are. They're conspiracy theories. The answer that makes the most sense is that he killed himself prior to the detonation to avoid having to die from the detonation, which would have been a lot more graphic and gruesome. That's my 2 cents anyway. And then we also have this here, just an interesting tidbit. This is reporting from Nick Sortor. The Trump Cybertruck bomber Matt Levelsberger was trying to recruit fighters for Ukraine per his social media post. This comes after a photo of him surfaced online wearing a Glory to Ukraine shirt. It's also worth noting that Ryan Ruth, who tried to take out Trump at his golf course in Florida last year, also worked to recruit soldiers for Ukraine. Additionally, Ruth visited Fort Bragg, which Levelsberger and New Orleans attacker Jabbar served at over 100 times. So many coincidences. So a lot of people are pointing out that there are some similarities or just coincidences with the New Orleans attacker, as well as the attempted Trump assassination perpetrator. But as of right now, the FBI has said that there is no ties to any other attack. They are not related in any other way. But the internet has been digging and trying to find more information about this. As of right now, it has not been confirmed how they are linked, or if they're even linked at all. It's just an interesting bit of information. Now, for my opinion on this, because clearly this was targeted at Elon and Trump, he was trying to send a message. We don't know what was going on in this man's personal life, but given his support for Ukraine, if I had to make assumptions, I would say he figured that with Trump and Elon coming into office, that Ukraine would kind of, get pushed to the side, and he didn't like that very much. He probably had other things going on in his life. And that he wanted to send a political message on his way out. That's kind of how it's shaping up from my point of view. But if we get more information on this, I will be sure to update it. As of right now, this is probably the end of the story. We probably won't find out a whole lot more. But that is the information that we have right now. So if you didn't see my video from yesterday, I played multiple videos showing the explosion. You don't see anyone getting hurt or anything like that. But we may get more videos going forward. For example, we don't have the video of the Cybertruck pulling up to the parking space. We only have video of seconds before the explosion. So more video may come out. If anything interesting comes from that new video, then I will be sure to update here. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. With that concludes the update for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, share the video, make sure everyone else stays informed, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.